Good morning, my little peaches. The time is 7:01 on this hump day. And I have back with me this morning my co-host, Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
How are you, Andy?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. He was making fun of my Coke can being bent up, and then he said it looks like I drove it to
It does.
That is hilarious.
I mean, I look over.
They slide through, and I think this one might have hit the ground, and whoever just picked it up and put it back in.
It looks like you beat the hubcaps off that one on the way to work this morning. You know, you just.
It's probably not too far from the truth. Oh goodness, yeah, it did get beat up. So, you've been at the beach?
I done some work.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Work
on the boat.
I went and I did look at the boat.
You looked at it?
Yeah, I looked at it. I was gonna take a boat out, but somebody, I don't know who or where they went, the tags are not there. So
somebody stole your tags?
They didn't steal them. Somebody put it up somewhere. I don't know who it was, and the tags are not. Can't locate them. So I've got to go get some replacement tags for the boat now.
Oh no.
Yeah. Because last thing I want to do is interact with the Marine police and have to show them
Oh, yeah.
all my documentation and everything. They'd still be like, well, it's not stickered properly, so here's your citation. So I thought, well, that'd be a day killer, so I'll just
we understand, but here's your ticket.
Yeah. That's nice. That's sweet and all, but here's your ticket. Yeah. It's a good story.
It's a good story. Good one.
Yeah.
This morning I'm on the struggle bus. I slept through my alarm. If my husband had not woken me up, we would have not had a morning show. Swear. I cannot believe I did that. That's at least twice in the last 6 months that I've slept so hard that I woke up late. But here's the thing, is that I didn't sleep hard all through the night. I slept hard for about an hour and a half before I was supposed to be up for work, because I got up with hubby because he got up at 2:30 this morning, and I fixed his lunch and I laid back down. That's it. It's the last thing I remember until I got woken up, and I was like, "Oh crap!" He was like, "Yeah, I didn't think 5:30 was on purpose." So it was like almost 5:30 when I got up.
Yeah.
So I had to really, really, really kick it in high gear, and I was still a little late this morning.
Yeah, and I wake up at 4, just up.
Well, you have sheep.
Yeah, but I don't deal with those on the mornings like this.
You don't.
No.
Well, you missed a good thing yesterday. We were awarded the Business of the Month from the Chilton Chamber, and we had a little celebration here. Lots of folks came. And you were not here to celebrate with us. And you're one of the key people.
Yeah, I would like to have been here. I caught a little break, and I took advantage of it. And I'm like, oh, I'm so far behind. I missed a volleyball game, missed that. Yeah.
A volleyball game?
Yes, missed a volleyball game.
You didn't miss a football game, did you?
No. But I went to another volleyball game last night. We have 3 this week.
Yeah, the volleyball games, they'll stack a lot of them in.
Oh, they're serious. Yeah.
They're like baseball.
It's
You'll
fun,
have
though.
4 in a week or more.
It's fun, though. Really
Is it?
fun. Yeah, and the girls won both games last night.
Yay,
yeah.
Awesome. Is this
All
Verbena?
the sets. Yeah, it is.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if she did a
Yeah, my daughter plays JV.
travel or
volleyball. So, and then they have to stay and watch the varsity, which both games were good last night.
That's awesome. Heck yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
We're going to have a guest this morning, Miss Tiffany Gaines with Old Town Scoops and Old Town Boutique in Jemison. She's going to be here to talk about their Founders Day that they're having this Saturday. So we're going to have her on at 8. Is that what time? 8 o'clock? Yeah. We always love having Tiffany on, so she'll be
fun.
on. And we got lots of stuff in the news. Lord have mercy. There's one story that I'm just like, really? Right before I leave to go on a cruise, we have another cruise story. We'll talk about that. But first, I want to say, I got to get to my little spot here. I want to say morning to Ricky, our field reporter. Yes, he says that you're burning the candle at both ends. Yes, I have been. Also, thank you to our morning show sponsors. Thank you to Jim and Julia at Chilton Mobile Home Supply. Also, thank you to Julie Holderfield and Country Financial. Hold on, I'm going to get the rest of them up here. Pull it on up here. Also, thank you to Central Alabama Wellness, Zena Cartwell. She actually has her own show here on Piper Peach. It is Empower Hour with Zena. So if you want a blessing and some uplifting, you need to check that out. And then we have my bestie, Mike Baker, Coca-Cola Montgomery. He keeps us well stocked. I'm going to attempt to pop this top on this.
Pop the top on the
Bent up
Therese,
can.
the Therese edition
The
of the
Therese
Coke
edition.
can. Yes.
Oh, you can't really see it because I've got my microphone moved.
You got all your stuff. What do you got all your stuff all twisted up today?
Yeah, I moved it out of the way so I could finish writing, and now you can't see anything. You can't see what I'm doing. So now I got oh goodness. What in the world?
Little disheveled today there. I just
Good night. I got papers.
The hubcaps may have fallen off.
Yeah.
Well, I do not have my act together at all.
hubcaps
Okay,
will
here we
come off
go.
the
We're gonna pop the top. A 1 and a 2 and a. Oh, that was a good pop too. It just smooth rolling out there.
Those dents gave it a little different acoustics. Gave it a little different, a little different sound there.
Yeah, acoustics. Oh gosh. And I actually asked for you to come back. Every
Yeah, I mean
time.
you've had to you've had to deal with Bill for the last few days. So I figured I'd come
He's
in.
so kind. And then there's Andy. They actually played a pretty good one on me with the Who You Got co-hosting tomorrow. Andy's still out of town, and I was like, oh no. Then I guess we'll call Bucky. No, he's out of town too. I just saw him earlier, but did he leave to go somewhere? They had me going for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sitting at the ball game just cracking up over there by myself. Everybody's looking at me, what are you laughing at?
Because I was in pure panic mode.
Yeah.
I was 100% freaking out for sure. Also want to say thank you to our Chilton Chamber of Commerce. They were here yesterday to present us with our Business of the Month. Took lots of pictures. You can check those out on Chilton Chamber. And are they on our Facebook page now? And on our Facebook page. Also, thank you to Larry Puckett Chevrolet. Before you go anywhere else and buy a vehicle, please go see our friends at Larry Puckett Chevrolet first. Kurt and the crew there will get you fixed up and get you in the car that fits you and your budget. Putter Up in Pelham. They are Campus 124 there. The Old Valley Elementary School. That is an entertainment district, and there's lots of stuff to do there. Putter Up, they have the indoor mini golf. They also do the mini golf tournaments on Tuesdays. But you want to go on their website and reserve your spot because they go fast. Save More, Jake and his team at Save More, they provide us with the freshest meats and produce you can find anywhere. We appreciate them so much. Bruce, our friend Bruce at Old Orchard Amish Furniture, now's the time to go get you some of that outdoor furniture because a lot of front porch sitting and bonfire making in the yards and all that good stuff. Now's the perfect time to do that. And thank you to Martina's Grill in Maplesville. They are open on home games I let you tailgate with them. On Wednesdays, they have Soul Food Wednesday, which is today. Is that Beef Tips and Rice Day? Yes, I know where Baden's going for lunch.
Look at Baden. Baden's
He's
grinning
over
over there. He's so happy.
He's
yeah.
like, oh, yeah. He
And
looks like he smoked a reefer this morning. He's
Oh,
like,
my
yeah,
gosh.
oh, yeah.
Where?
Goodness.
Now everybody's like, yeah, that
the way
Baden.
he did that grin, he was like, yeah. And then they also have lunch specials and stuff on Fridays. So check that out. Thank you, Martina's Grill in Maplesville. Bonfire Ranch, we had those folks in here yesterday. We had Brian, Eddie, and Ann Bell. They are having their cleanup day this Saturday, and they are asking for folks to come and help them out with that. If you would like to do that, you can do. You can go on their website. It's bonfireranch.org, and I guess you can either sign up or find out what you need to do to be a part of that.
Where's this at?
This
what is
is
it?
at Bonfire Ranch.
You just get to go clean up?
Well, yeah, because they're a nonprofit.
Okay.
And you get help. You've never heard of Bonfire?
No.
Really?
No. So I'm asking all these
goodness. Well,
questions.
you need to go on their website and check them out. They work with veterans and first responders, especially those who maybe have some PTSD.
Yeah.
And you get to, they don't call it therapy. They just want to call it learning.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
They do it with horses. They have a pond you can fish in. They do camping. They do all kinds of different things. And you get to work with the horses. You get to ride them. And just, it's a whole different kind of experience. You have to go on their website really to appreciate it. Me sitting here telling you about it's going to be hard to do. But
where are they located?
They are, let's see, I'm trying to see the actual address. They have like 38 acres, I think it is.
Oh, they're in Chilton County.
Yeah, they're here in Chilton County.
Oh, okay.
Let's do Bonfire because I had them pulled up yesterday. Oh. Let's see. BonfireRanch.org. They are on County Road 16 here in Clanton.
Okay.
And, I mean, they offer all kinds of different things for veterans and first responders. It's a great, great organization. You can, like, if you donate $50, you can get a Bonfire Ranch T-shirt, too.
Cool.
Their logo is super cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's a horse, but it looks like it's been, like, almost like a branding thing, like you would, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yep.
Bonfire.
They are.
Ranch.
We really like them. They have grown a lot. They're doing a lot, and they get grants and things like that. But obviously, they need more help.
Yeah.
And they
more attention, more money.
Yeah.
And,
their cleanup day is something that they do every year. So.
Okay.
Also, we got the Founders Day this Saturday. I think that starts at 9:00, 9 until 2. Tiffany will be here to talk about that. And then we are going to have, the Senior Connection is going to have hold on, actual date here, the 6th of October. It's $30 to go and be a part of this, and it's money well spent because you will pay $30 and you will get to taste everything.
Some good food, I'm sure.
Chilton County has to offer, and it is some really, really good food. It's not just standalone restaurants. It is food trucks and things like that get to participate.
Oh, cool.
And bring their food for you to try it. So, and we have 2 tickets that we're going to give away here in the next couple of weeks. Well, bless you. Somebody's out there sneezing their head off. And the new Senior Connection location is over by the airport, but where this is going to be held is so. And then all of the proceeds benefit local charities and nonprofits. So yeah, we're going to do that too. And Clayton Homes, they are still having their red tag sale. So don't forget about that. They have some beautiful, beautiful homes. A lot of them have all those custom kitchens and open floor plans, and they all have the energy saving stuff,
Energy Star,
Yeah, Energy Star stuff. But their red tag sale is going on now, so go by and see our friends at Clayton Homes. I'm trying to think, I guess that's all really that I have news like local around the area. And then we're going to get into some headlines. We're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we got to talk about, I'm about to go on a cruise next week, and of course, Andy, the first story he wants to talk about is brawl on the cruise line. So we will talk about that when we come back. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio on this hump day. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton. Where
We're back. The time is 7:19. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Beach Radio. Therese and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. Good morning to Ricky, our field reporter. Good morning, Barry. Tiffany, she is on her way. She is going to be here at 8. I think I said 8:30, but it's 8. Ricky says, sorry for getting you all worried about floating. Well, I'm not really, I guess maybe a little. I am a little. So I'm going on my first cruise. I leave out next Thursday morning. We actually we're traveling to New Orleans on Wednesday evening after everybody gets off work. We're going to spend the night there, and then we board the ship, I think at like 10:30 in the morning, and then we sail away. And, I mean, lately I've heard about a couple of fights that have broken out on these cruise ships. I'm going on Carnival, and that was one. And now Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas has to race back to Miami after a brawl involving kids at a pool. What in the world? Why are we doing this? Apparently, this is crazy.
Apparently, somebody was injured bad enough they had to turn and go back to port.
It says here some unruly passengers were injured in a vicious fight, and they had to turn around, go back to Miami on Monday after a dispute at the children's pool ended up an all-out brawl between two people. And I don't know if it was the kids or the adults that got into this one.
Sound like it was the adults. But.
So the captain said, oh, we're turning this bad boy around. And they were both transported to, the two people were transported to the hospital with some minor injuries. And the passengers both declined to press charges. Why doesn't the ship press charges on them for acting a fool and causing this thing to have to turn around? And we don't know the injuries of either people, and we don't know what led to the fight. I mean, I'm going to find out. Yeah. If I'm going to do a report like this, you're going to tell me what happened. Yeah. Because I am going to need to know. But that's, you different ships have different size ships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going on the Carnival cruise to Cozumel, and it's the Valor. So I'm guessing they have different sizes.
Yeah.
And I don't know what size this is. I figure there's going to be at least 1,000 people on this thing. That makes me a little nervous because I typically don't go and hang out with that many people at one time.
Yeah.
And I'm just on a boat in the middle of the sea. It just has me a little worried.
Yeah.
Have you been on a cruise? Have we
No,
talked about
I'm
this
not.
before? This just, I can't help it. I am a little nervous. I'm not
Yeah.
going to lie. And because if something like that were to happen, do they have police on the ship? Do they have people? What if I have a heart attack? What if something happens?
They have medical staff.
Well, the Love Boat had a doctor.
Yeah. Dr. Steubing?
No, that was Captain.
Oh, Captain. Oh, it's
And then-
Captain
and then
Steubing.
I
don't know what
remember,
the doctor's name was.
Isaac, that was the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
He was always
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the Love Boat.
Yeah. It's going to be just like that.
Yeah, and you had Gopher.
Yeah.
His name was Fred something in real life. He ended up being like a senator or a congressman.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, and then I'm trying to think of what doc.
So he got off television and really started making money.
Yeah. Let's see, Love Boat. We're gonna look this up because now.
Oh, we're going to Love
I'm
Boat.
trying to
Now we went
remember
from a brawl
the
on a
cast.
cruise ship to
Oh yeah,
Love
the
Boat.
cast. Bernie Koppel. He played Dr. Bricker. Fred Grandy was Gopher. Ted Lange was Isaac Washington.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Gavin McLeod was Captain Merrill Steubing. And then you had the lady that played Julie on there. She was like the assistant, the welcomer. And you had Jill Whelan. She played Captain Steubing's daughter. And then Ted McGinley came on at some point. I guess he was replacing somebody. I don't know. But I loved that show so much. It was on for 10 seasons. Is that not wild?
Yeah.
10
That
seasons.
is.
It started in 1976. I was 8 years old. I remember
Really?
we lived in Calera. We lived in a house in Calera. And I remember we would watch that. I mean, it was like Love Boat's coming on, pew, and I went. I was sitting down cross-legged in the floor because that's
Waiting
where the
on it,
kids
yeah.
had to sit. We weren't allowed on the couch. That's where the adults sat.
Yeah.
My grandmother sat in the rocking chair. Mom and Dad had the couch, and we had the floor. And I would scoot up as close as I could, and they'd say, "Scoot back. You're too close to the TV."
Yeah.
You're
You're
gonna
ruin your eyes.
you're gonna ruin your eyes.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It did.
Yeah.
Something did because I am blind Betty. Yeah, it started in 1977 and ended in 1987.
Well, hopefully your cruise ship will be more like the Love Boat, and less
I
like
hope
the
so. This here
Brawl.
says the Love Boat cast set sail again with a reunion. Stars then and now, and this happened. This was as of yesterday or the day before. Ted Lange, Fred Grandy, Jill Whelan, and Bernie Koppel all got together for a reunion. How neat!
Cool. Yeah.
How fun! And then they had the Love Boat, the next wave, which was only on for a year. I can only imagine that
Yeah.
didn't do well. I mean, sometimes you just got to leave things alone. Oh yeah, they're old. Ooh. This is hard to see.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is really hard to see.
You don't think about. You remember them how they were, then all of
yeah.
a sudden you see them, you're like, "Whoa! I didn't
They
forgot
are-
about the aging thing." You know.
Holy crap. So if I was 8,
Yeah.
that was 49 years ago.
And they were older. Yeah, and they were 30 plus, probably all of them.
Yeah, you can tell the guy that played Doc, Bernie Koppel, he is really, really, really aged. Really aged. Now, Isaac Washington, Ted Lange, his other set.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he has 0 wrinkles on his face. He looks exactly the same. Exactly
Really?
the same. He's just got white hair. And rather than just a mustache, he's got a beard. He looks good. He really does. Oh gosh. The Doc, he's older. He's probably 90s, I would think. That's wild. So, but it ain't gonna be the love boat for me on this thing.
Yeah.
This is. I'm not looking for love. I already found my love. He's at work right now. He actually co-hosted Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah, he and
Cool.
Bill's like, let him come out. He wanted to meet Bill. He said, I kind of want to come with you. I want to meet
Yeah.
Bill. So I told him he could. And then Bill was like, let him get on air with us. Let him get on. Hubby's like, I didn't come here to do all that. But we got him on air, and he talked a little bit. And he told me afterwards, he was like, I just didn't really know what I could say, when I was supposed to jump in or anything. And he now that he's seen it, he would be more comfortable next time knowing. Sometimes you just have to interrupt me because I will just keep talking.
No joke.
No. Like, really?
Breaking news.
Reese never shuts up. Look now.
And like, he don't know this.
Oh, yeah, hubby, yeah. I told him last night, I was like, I need to talk to you about something. He went, oh, crap. And he turns the TV on mute, and I said, well, last night I had my foot touching yours, and you kind of moved my foot off of you. And he was like, what? I was like, well, you did. You moved your foot off me and off of you, and it really kind of hurt my feelings. And he was like, I was asleep. I don't remember that. And I was like, well, that's not an excuse. And also, when I was, had my rear end poked up against, I said, you kind of moved me out of the way. And I said, that also hurt my feelings. He goes, look, I don't remember doing any of that. And if I did, in my defense, I was asleep. And I was like, well, I mean, my next issue is going to be in my dream when you cheat on me or something. I'm going to wake up really angry at you. So you just need to know. And he was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, I'm extra. You're welcome.
Yeah. He's like, you're really special. Yeah.
He does think that. He really does think that. Thinks I'm extra special and probably not in the best way either. Okay, it is 7:28. We're going to go ahead and take a break. We'll try to get as much in as we can because Tiffany's going to be here at 8. We got to talk about there have been some vegan products that have been pulled off the shelves. And we'll tell you why when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Angie broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun. Stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-94.
We are back. The time is 7:30. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you. We got all kinds of weird stories that we're trying to fact check just because, like, I found one the other day and I was 100% certain, and I had it written down to talk about it, and when I tried to find out more information on it, it actually told me that it was not true, that it was about Bobby Cox from the Braves.
Yeah.
I had that he had passed away, and we're going to do a story on it, and it says that was one of those fake death things, that he's alive and well, and that it was a hoax, and that they have been getting well wishes and condolences and stuff, and they're like, "What? Who died?"
You got to fact check everything you read now because you don't know what's true and what's not, and who's putting it out there.
Yep.
Even videos, you got AI.
Exactly. Those are what really is messing me up.
Yeah. Did you see the one of Clemson's coach? What's his name going off about the NIL? It wasn't real, but it was great.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. It was great. It was not ended up not being a real story. It was all AI, but it was everything he said was pretty much true. He just said, NIL's ruining the sport, ruining athletics and everything else.
He's not wrong.
But he didn't actually say it. So
it looks like I'm trying to understand exactly what's going on here, but it looks like that. Okay, so Ben and Jerry's ice cream, they sold to a company called Unilever, and basically what's happening here is that one either Ben or Jerry, I think it's Jerry, has decided that he can't be a part of being the spokespeople for the company because they were still the spokespeople because it's still called Ben and Jerry's. Because of the ice cream company, the Ben and Jerry's are alleging that the company that bought them out has barred a post referencing other topics that is very sensitive. And he says, you know what, if this is how y'all going to do it, I'm going to just not be a part of this anymore.
Yeah.
And so now they have Ben. Just Ben.
Yeah. I wonder how that's going to work out.
I mean, and I think that Jerry maybe differs in opinion from Ben too.
Yeah.
And it's just over everything politically. And so they've just decided
that's been a really one-sided company. Everything seems to be one-sided that comes out of there. I mean, I don't even do their ice cream. I'd rather eat that lady's ice cream from Jemison. It's better anyway.
I think the only time I ever had something Ben and Jerry's was something that had a cherry in it, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And that's I remember that just because of the cherry. And I think that's the only thing Ben and Jerry's I ever had.
Yeah. Well, they put a lot of politics in ice cream. Ice cream's one place where we don't need politics.
Amen to that.
Keep your politics at home. Sell me some good ice cream.
I will say, I'm a huge fan of Bluebell because their flavors are more natural flavors. They're really good. I mean, I say natural. They're enriched. They're really, really good. But Hershey's has an ice cream that is this brown bourbon caramel goodness stuff. Tiffany has it at her store because I went and got an ice cream cone that had that in it. Brown bourbon truffle, I think is what it's called. Oh, holy Moses. Tiffany's, is really good.
Tiffany's ice cream's much better than Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, absolutely. And she does Hershey's, and it is really, really good. So those are my two top ones. I mean, Mayfield's, I'm not a fan of Mayfield's. And they've got other brands too, but definitely Bluebell and Hershey's being my main two.
I hadn't touched ice cream since February.
Why?
No, because I quit eating sugar and
that's
all
right.
that bread and.
See, I need to do that.
Cokes with sugar I have not touched, and that's my favorite.
I need to do it. Not happening though.
Yeah. Watch my kids eat it. That ice cream looks good.
Hubby and I both love ice cream. Yeah. And if a new flavor comes out, we're trying it.
Yeah.
Now, so far, hubby and I have different tastes on ice cream. So he likes the
pistachio.
That one.
Yeah.
And I don't like it with the nuts in it.
Yeah.
I don't want my ice cream to have nuts in it. He likes that. I don't. Now, what I do like is if it's something cake ice cream and it has little pieces of cake in it or pieces of brownie or extra chunks of chocolate or something like that. Oh, bring it on. Bring it.
Yeah, I feel like I look hungry right now.
Bill has brought in food every day
Really?
I feel like, and then Baden went and got donuts and stuff for yesterday, and he brought Bill, and Bill likes the Twisties from, is it Licking Good Donuts?
Oh yeah.
The Twisty donuts, they're about this long, at least a foot long.
Yeah.
And he loves those, and so Baden, when he went to get donuts, he got Bill a thing of them.
Their fritters are terrific.
I like the donut holes.
Yeah.
Those are my thing.
Their fritters are the best.
Like apple or peach or whatever.
Apple fritter. Yeah.
Really? I haven't had the fritter. I think we've had some here. I didn't eat them. I think I got
really
I like
crunchy,
the donut holes.
really crunchy outside, soft inside.
Yeah, you can't get
Yeah, I hadn't had one of those in a long time either. So,
Yum.
you know.
Yes, it's brown butter bourbon truffle. Thank you, Tiffany.
Yes.
That's a good one. Y'all need to try that one. But I've had her peach one too. The peach one's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's delicious. Absolutely. That was the first one I got whenever I tried the ice cream. I tried the peach. Delicious.
Yeah. Let's see Tiffany get some ice cream. Of course, I can't. I just have
I would
to go
tell her to
look.
bring some, but it'd be melted by the time it got here.
I just have to go look at it. Look at it through the window.
Look at
Yeah.
How do you enjoy life right now without sugar?
It's okay.
I just don't understand.
I don't know. It's tough, but it's okay.
Well, hold on. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah. Well, if we're talking about food and stuff right now, there's been a recall alert on a popular mac and cheese. It is supposed to be vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it's not vegan. It's the vegan is believing mac and cheese. It actually may contain milk, and the Here Comes Truffle mac and cheese may have cashew.
Really?
So it's not really vegan. So they're pulling it. And
Yeah.
it's not going to be labeled as vegan anymore. That's bad because if somebody eats something vegan, and if you're allergic to milk or you're allergic to cashews or something like that, that is bad for you. And you just you maybe not be looking at the ingredients. You just see it says vegan on it. You assume that it is okay to eat, and then it's not.
Some people's like, this sure is good.
It's the Goodles Vegan is Believing plant-based white cheddar with spirals. And then it's got lot codes. You want to go on the health.com and see this. And then the Goodles something. Here Comes Truffle, creamy truffle flavored cheddar and shells also.
I wouldn't even buy it. I wouldn't even buy it because I couldn't pronounce it. You know, it's too many words.
That is a lot.
What is this?
That's a whole lot. People with allergy or sensitivity to milk or cashews, they run the risk of a serious or life-threatening allergic reaction. And there have been at least 6 reports of allergic reactions. So yeah, you want to check that before you buy it. That would make me. That would infuriate me. Honestly, it would. I would absolutely lose my mind if I ate something that I think is safe. Like that, and then it makes me sick. We're gonna have trouble for sure. We got to talk about something else too. I actually saw this story a while back, and the reason we got to this story was because we had another story that was similar about the same thing, and ended up being not verifiable. But this one is verifiable because I've seen this story like 3 or 4 different times. This actually happened a couple of years ago, but there's a lawsuit that is in place, and it has not been resolved yet, which is why it is still in the news. But there was it's called Alfreda's Pizza Cafe. There was a young lady, she was a server, Mariana Lambert, was serving a guy by the name of Eric Smith. He was visiting from out of town, and he had a $13.25 bill. And in the tip area, he wrote a $3,000 tip, referencing on the receipt of the tip that it was the Trend Tips for Jesus. And I mean, he wrote it out there, 3,000, and then put tips for Jesus, and I think thanks for the serve, or whatever else he put on there. And then, you know, the restaurant ran the credit card, ran it for the tip. The lady got her tip. The restaurant paid her tip. The restaurant got their money, and then he disputed the charges, and so the money got taken back from the restaurant. So the restaurant has now filed a $3,000 lawsuit against him because at first he was like going to make it right.
Yeah.
And then he quit answering phone calls, and he started being hard to get.
Yeah.
So they ended up filing a lawsuit on him because they went ahead and paid her $3,000.
Yeah.
Now they're out the money.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. So they tried to reach him through Facebook. They tried to call him. They tried to do everything. So they have filed a civil lawsuit against him. And then as of this year, there have been no public updates on the status of it. So I don't know that it's been resolved or not. But, I mean, here's the thing. I know that's a $3,000 tip.
Yeah.
But on something that large, I think, and I'm a server.
Yeah,
I get it. I totally get
Yeah.
it. You want your money as a server, you're like, if he left me $30, I would have got my $30.
Right.
But on a tip that large, there is no way as a business. I would say anything over a certain amount, we have to have it verified first.
Right.
Meaning we have to give it a couple of days so that they don't dispute it. Before we can pay you out on it, because this right here is what happens. It's not fair for that company to be on the hook for it, and she got her money.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
But she probably I'm 100% positive it went to bills and stuff
Yeah.
because you know.
Yep.
I just think that's crappy of the man to do that.
Oh yeah.
He went out and he basically did it under false pretenses. He knew good and well that he wasn't gonna make good on that or honor it. Probably he wanted it knowing that it would be viral. Wanted to be a hero for a day. Well, now he's a zero in my eyes.
Now
That's
he's worse
crappy to
off.
do
And
something.
it probably didn't go viral, so he wasn't real happy.
As a server, it is crappy to do something like that. Oh yeah, here's the actual. It does. It puts 3,000, and he adds the amount. So instead of it being
He totals it up.
he totals it up for them as $3,013.25 is what he puts on, you know, the amount.
Yeah.
And then he goes in and disputes it. And I think that's fraud myself.
Yeah, it is. Good luck backing out of that one, buddy. You know.
Oh yeah, he'll be made to pay it. I'm 100%
Yeah.
positive he's going to be made
And
to
he
pay
should.
that.
He should. That wasn't a mistake. He may have got home and sobered up and been like, what did I do? You know.
Apparently all it was on there was the Stromboli and a Coke. It says the restaurant says they took his ID, took pictures of everything. They even waited a little bit to make sure it was legit, and it went through and was real. That's when they went ahead and paid her.
Yeah.
And then after that is when he disputed it through the credit card company. I think he thought that he could dispute it, get his money back, and it wouldn't take it away from the restaurant. I don't think he thought it through all the way.
Nah, he
To me,
knew. I mean, either way, he was getting somebody. So he shouldn't have, just shouldn't have happened. He should have done what he said he was going to do.
I
Wouldn't
think
paid the money.
I think that that is theft, as
It
far as
is.
I'm concerned.
Yeah. It is. You promise it, you should,
Well, I see, I watch a lot of those court things, like, Judge Million and Judge Judy and stuff. And there's always somebody that got services, said they were pleased with it, and then as soon as they write the check and hand it to them, they turn around and put a stop payment on it. Ooh, you talk about fired up. And there have been people that have come back and been like trying to bang the door down to get their money, and they end up having to sue them in court to get their money. And just about every single time, they win. So you don't think you're going to get away with that, because if you tell somebody they did a great job and you're happy with it and you hand the money over, you can't come back and say, I did it because I felt pressured.
Yeah.
No, you wanted something for free.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for hairdressers and nail techs, because that happens to them daily. Daily. My hairdresser told me it happened to her. So,
Really?
Yeah. It is 7:46. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we are going to talk about we got a little bit of it's good news about a bad thing. So, and we'll talk about that more when we come back. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio on this hump day. We'll be right back.
Begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We are offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
We are back. The time is 7:48. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We're going to have Tiffany Gaines from Old Town Scoops and Old Town Boutique coming in at 8 o'clock. We're going to talk about their Founders Day that is happening this weekend from 9 until 2. And that's always a fun thing to have, your Founders Day. Lots of vendors and lots of fun stuff, lots of history about the town. This week, the game of the week is going to be Jemison and Sipsey Valley. This is a home game for Jemison, and we're going to have our coaches show tomorrow. It is at 6 o'clock at Durban Farm. So y'all are welcome to come out and be a part of that. You can come and watch it. You do have a chance to be a super fan. If you come to this and you are over the top and extra,
Brittany Bice.
Brittany and Rachel, you have the opportunity to win a Super Fans t-shirt. So you have to come and show your spirit, dress up. I mean, you got to be ready. Have your game face on, and you have a chance to win a, what is it? Super Fan t-shirt.
Super Fan t-shirt.
I forgot that quick what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
That. So fun.
Well, they take you to trivia.
So, yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I think, let's see, Auburn has, I think, Oklahoma this Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, Auburn football. Yes, 2:30, Auburn and Oklahoma. And then we got Alabama. Let's see who they got. That's actually probably, I think, a decent game. Alabama football. Let's see who they got. They have a bye week.
Really?
Yes, they have a bye week, and next week, Georgia. And I don't know if you saw how that Georgia-Tennessee game went. Tennessee is pretty darn good this year.
Yeah.
And I tell you another one you better watch out for. I think Georgia's going to have their hands full with Georgia Tech when it comes around.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Tech is undefeated right now. And I was actually watching somebody say, because Georgia Tech back in the day, they were considered a powerhouse football team. They're going to take on Temple this week. That's not going to be a big deal. But, they're going to they got it going on this year. I'm happy for them. My stepdad is a Georgia Tech fan. He absolutely has been one since I can remember, way before I ever was in the picture. And my Yellow Jacket shirt for Christmas one year, and he was so loving it. And then one day he decided he was a Texas fan, so we got him that shirt.
Yeah.
And then he went back to being an Alabama fan, so we got him that shirt. And now he doesn't give a flip.
Yeah.
He just doesn't care. If he's going to watch it, he is leaning more towards Auburn, I think. If he has to pick between anybody, he'll lean it because I'm a fan, and he just I think he just likes to see me happy.
Yeah.
Which being an Auburn fan is not very often. I'll just be honest with you. Right now, I'm happy because we're 3-0.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Oklahoma is probably going to be, I think that's going to be the first game to kind of see where we really are. It's going to be one that I think it is a true level of competitor, like pretty even. So we'll see.
I just don't think anybody knows where anybody's really at. And
it's all over the place.
Yeah.
I think.
And
SEC not the powerhouse that they have been in the past. So I don't know. I don't know that an SEC team will be in the national championship before it's over with. I'll be surprised if there is.
And I've heard that they were working on making some changes. I don't know. I'm not into this stuff on the NIL.
Well, they need
where
to.
you can't just jump ship and leave and jump ship and leave and jump ship and leave. I mean, life don't work like that. Every time somebody hurts your feelings, you can't run off.
Well,
and you shouldn't be able to do that in football or
Exactly.
anything else. There's something about commitment,
That's the thing. The commitment is gone away. And I tried to teach my kids that a long time ago, that if you started something, you have to finish it even if you hate it.
Yep.
And then you don't ever have to do it again if you don't want
Right.
to. If
But
you
it
hate
makes-
it that bad, but sometimes it wasn't that they hated it. They maybe just were
Yeah.
lazy and didn't want to go to practice, or
Yeah.
they just didn't feel like playing in the game that day. And that's just not how we do things. Because there are days that none of us feel like getting up and coming to work or getting up and doing whatever it is we have to do. And I want to show my kids that sometimes you have to push through,
Yep.
even when you don't feel 100%, that just because you have a little bit of a headache or a sniffle or you just not in it, just whatever, you still have to show up and perform.
Right.
Because when you make a commitment, then people depend on you.
Yeah. My daughter she tried out for volleyball. She got the spot on the team. And before we started the season, she's like, I really don't think I want to do this. I think I want to quit. And I said, no, let me tell you, let me explain this to you. I said, you took a spot on the team. There were other girls that did not make the team. It's
Right.
not right of you to take that spot and quit. And these other girls that didn't make the team still standing here on the outside.
Exactly.
And she loves it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing, is that sometimes it's just more about just being lazy in the moment than really hating it. Now, my middle kid absolutely hated softball.
Yeah.
She complained every game, every single game. Didn't want to do it. And we were like, you don't have, after this season's over, you don't ever have to do it again.
Right.
And we gave her the option. Next season, you don't have to do it. You don't have to play. You don't have to do anything. You can cheer, or if you don't want to cheer, you don't have to cheer. You can do whatever you want. Nobody's making you do anything.
Yeah.
But if you commit to it and say you're going to do it, you're going to finish it.
Yeah.
If I have to drag you there and plant your feet there myself,
Right.
you're going to do it. And she did that with cheering. She did not like it. She even decided to do a second year of softball. She didn't hate it as much the second year, but I mean, we still gave her the option not to do it. And I was like, so I'm just letting you know, you better not complain one single time.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. That's just the way it's going to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
These, and I'm sure this starting and quitting, and, this ties into some of these people that do some of this crazy stuff as adults. They don't ever, they stop, they jump to a job, not happy here, go to another job, or, they pitch a fit in the middle of the airport or something.
Oh, yeah. A lot of folks quit. We're doing things right now just because they don't. It's a big thing. You disrespecting me.
Mm-hmm.
You disrespecting me.
Yeah.
Basically, you're told what to do and you don't like it. I saw a person get mad and quit because they were told they couldn't wear Crocs to work in a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, they're dangerous for one, unless they are specifically for food service.
Right.
And they do make them.
Yeah.
You can't just bring your Crocs that you wear every day on the street in, because you will bust your rear
Crocs
end.
will kill you. Yeah, they're dangerous.
Yes, they're a safety hazard.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gets mad and says, "Well, so-and-so's wearing this, and so-and-so's wearing that." Well,
Who
maybe
cares?
theirs are slip resistant, grip, whatever, because they make them in all forms. But he knew specifically that his were not, and he
Right.
got mad and quit. "Oh, I'm just gonna go home." Well,
Okay.
go home,
Bye.
I guess.
Yeah.
But don't come back tomorrow
Yeah.
wanting your job back because you ain't gonna get it. That's how I would be
He didn't
anyway.
want a job to start with,
My computer's about to die. I gotta give it
Yeah,
some juice.
everybody sees you over here scrambling around with cords. And
I know. Card. Okay, so y'all bear with me while I do this real quick. Talk, Andy. Talk.
well, what else we got to do over here? You know.
I know Tiffany's here.
Yeah,
Baby
I hear him
texts me.
outside.
He's. We got in trouble yesterday. She told us to keep it down because we were out in the middle in this little hallway area.
Oh, really?
Lydia. Oh yeah, she
Yeah.
gave us a spanking.
I've
He's
heard
like,
about those.
I need y'all to keep it down.
She don't like all that background chatter. I mean, you know.
Baden's voice carries a little bit. He
Yeah.
doesn't think it does, but it does.
Right.
And then Brian's voice,
Yeah.
he's former military.
Yeah.
He's not quiet.
Yeah.
And you know Bill.
Yeah.
He can't hear, so he doesn't realize how loud he's talking.
Yeah.
So it had
And
all
we're
three
not
of them
even going to
going.
include you in that, right?
don't
You're
talk-
just silent over there in the corner.
I talk a lot, but I'm not loud.
Okay. Just said okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jeremy. Good morning, Jamie. Yeah, Ricky says we got in trouble last week as well. Ricky came
Yeah.
up last week. We got in trouble then too.
Yeah.
Like every week we're getting in trouble for being too loud. Well,
Yeah, I think you were policing the noise last week, though. When
I
everybody
was?
was here, yeah. You were like, all right, y'all, got to go. It's too loud.
yeah. Yeah, well, because we'd already gotten in trouble like the day
Yeah.
before, so it was fresh and raw.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember that. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take a break, and Tiffany is here, so we're gonna get her set up. Come on, Baden.
Here comes Baden in here.
He was listening to see if I was gonna take the
He's
break.
grinning like she brought ice cream.
Did she bring ice cream?
No, he's just grinning.
Dang it! He knew I was gonna get excited about some ice cream too.
She didn't bring you ice cream.
Oh, she brought you some. Is that what happened? All right, let's see. All right, let's see how you. Oh, is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. She does have sugar-free something, a sugar-free turtle sundae flavor. You could probably eat that.
I don't even eat that stuff.
It might be really good.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's great.
I'll eat it. We'll take a break. When we come back, we're going to have Tiffany with Old Town Scoops and Old Town Boutique here to talk about Founders Day coming up this Saturday from 9 until 2. She'll tell us what all they're going to have, and when after that, we will talk about. I said we were going to talk about a bad thing that has a good thing. We'll talk about that too, because we totally jumped
Yeah,
ship
we
on
went
it.
off somewhere, some
Y'all
trail.
Y'all stay with us.
Yeah.
You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Papa Beach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clinton Tractor Studio. Stay with us. Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton.
Traditions come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
Chilton Mobile Home Parts and Supply is your go-to destination for top quality mobile home parts and supplies in Clanton, Alabama. Conveniently located at 14023 County Road 29, just 3 miles east of Thorsby. We offer a diverse inventory, including underpinning, doors, windows, faucets, tubs, setup supplies, and more. Our commitment to quality ensures you'll find the best solutions for your mobile home needs. Upgrade your space with stylish doors and windows. Enhance functionality with top-notch faucets and tubs. All conveniently available in one place. Visit us today or call 205-646-1949. Transform your mobile home with Chilton, where quality meets convenience.
We are back. The time is 8:04. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Therese and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio, and we have our guest, I forgot to put the microphone up there. Miss Tiffany Gaines with Old Town Scoops and Old Town Boutique, and we're going to talk about Founders Day.
Yes.
So y'all been planning this for a minute.
We have.
I've been seeing it kind of rotating through all the what's happening pages and things like that. But something very interesting about Founders Day that we were talking about off air.
Oh, yeah.
So, Tiffany, when was the first Founders Day?
I wish I could tell you. I'm not real sure. We are looking into see if we can find the very first date. And then when the last one was, I have been in Jemison for right at 20 years now. And I don't remember, I hear stories about Founders Day, but I don't remember ever seeing or going to Founders Day. So I'm super excited because
That's
I feel like
awesome.
it's something that we're bringing back, that the older generation of Jemison is like, oh, yeah, we remember when. So we're hoping that we have a really good turnout.
Cool.
I think you will have a really good turnout, personally, because anything that encompasses the area that you live in, people want to be a part of that.
That's it.
It's generational, too. So you have your kids and now grandkids, and you want everybody to be a part of that.
Oh, yeah.
And then they'll embrace that and hopefully keep it going, and it won't be another 20 years.
That's our goal. That's our goal. We made this Jemison Planning Committee so that we could do things like this.
Yes.
And to keep those things rolling because it takes a lot of work.
And y'all do a lot. I mean, you do your first Friday nights. You do. You have some other things that you do throughout the year too. So talk about that as well.
We do. So we do the third Friday nights. We do our trunk or treats coming up October the 25th.
Yes.
We had about 750 kids come through last year.
That's a lot of people.
It is. But we have the best time, the absolute best time. And then we started at that. We moved the parade to a nighttime parade last year.
Did it work out better?
It did.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Christmas lights.
Lights, yes.
You need the evenings for those. But we started doing the tree lighting and the parade in the same evening. We put a couple of vendors in the city hall for that. Some food trucks outside.
Oh, fun.
So, just trying to do some different things.
Yeah, the little city hall area where we had the meet and greet for the candidates, that is beautiful in there. It's,
Oh, yeah.
It's huge, too. You got plenty of room for that kind of stuff.
We put about 20 vendors in there, plus
Oh,
all the people
awesome.
for the tree lighting, and Santa's on the stage, and
Oh, fun for the kids.
yes.
So what Founders Day? What is Founders Day? So in concept, so you're having it. This is the first one in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But what does it mean? What is it for?
It's to celebrate Jemison. Just the fact that it's there, that we love Jemison, that we're, proud of it. We've got 48 vendors.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That is. It's a lot. And that does not include our food trucks.
wow.
Altogether, we've got like 10 between food, drinks, sweet desserts. So you'll have that too.
Oh, wow.
We will have Miss Trinity Bean taking the stage from 10 to 11.
Now, she's going to come in on Friday, I hope. We're going to try to get in touch with her and see if she can come play some music for us.
Absolutely. And then Mr. Rick Carter will start at 11 and go until 2.
Really? You got Rick coming.
We do,
Excellent.
we
I haven't
do.
seen him in years.
Coach Ellison from the middle school is going to be our MC, so he'll be helping us get everybody lined up and on stage and all that fun stuff. You'll have your Blackberry Queens, Strawberry Queens, Relay Queens, and our Peach Queens.
Oh,
That will
wonderful.
be there also, so we'll be introducing them, and they'll be out mingling and everything.
Are you
too.
going to have any, what is it, like, where people dress up or anything like?
I haven't, but we have reached out to one to see if they're available.
Oh, okay.
You will have Cahaba critters there. They're bringing llama and alpaca and
Oh,
all kinds of
neat.
stuff that you can come and feed and pet.
Everybody wants an alpaca.
Everybody does. And
I want an alpaca.
we were very, very, very fortunate that we had that sponsored. So that is a free thing for people to be able to come out and enjoy. We had Premier Pond, Andy Davison Construction, Marion Bank, and then Jonathan Varden for mayor that have went in together to cover the cost of that. So we appreciate them for doing that and being a sponsor for that one.
That is wonderful. How long does it take to put all this together? Because it sounds like with that many vendors and getting all the queens together, all of that good stuff, you've been planning this for how long?
We have we've been planning this pretty much since the first of the year.
Wow.
We've just been finalizing vendors and stuff like that within the last couple of weeks to make sure everybody's good and stuff like that. So.
And I noticed it's cut off at 2, just in time for football.
Well, we have to make sure that, everybody can get home and get that football, get that TV going.
That
I
football
know.
fix.
Yeah.
Well, because it stops at 2, and you got to clean up and everything like that. So most everybody can probably, it's right there in Jemison, so
Right.
get home
yeah.
pretty quick.
If not, like my husband will have the iPad and he'll be watching as we're doing.
Are y'all going to do any more Friday nights? I know the weather, it's still nice outside. It's not cold or anything. Are y'all going to do any more of those?
Not until probably around March. We'll start those back
Oh,
again.
okay.
We have this for September, and then in October we have the Trunk or Treat, which is it's the Saturday before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And then in November we'll have the Christmas in Old Town, and then December will be our tree lighting and parade.
Now, the one that you had Kip and Ian, that one got canceled because of weather. So,
It did.
and I don't know that, I'm not sure, did they get to play anywhere else other than here? That little bit?
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
I hated they didn't
100%.
get to, they were good.
I know they are on my list for definite next year to be able, because that day it said we had like a 20% chance of rain, and let me just tell y'all that was more than 20% chance.
Yeah, I got caught in it on the way home.
Oh, yeah.
I was like surprised that it just bottom fell out.
Oh, and it rained so hard the whole parking lot was flooded. I was like,
Oh no!
great. But that's just something. Unfortunately, we just have to.
With outdoor events,
Yeah, there's not much you can do on that.
I don't think there's any chance of rain for the next 10 days out this way. So I think Saturday you're in luck. It's going to be a beautiful day. You don't have to worry
that's what we're
about
hoping
any
for.
of that. So
And then most of that park area is like shaded too, so they should be able to come out and enjoy, bring a lawn chair, and just chill with us for the day.
talk about some of the vendors that you have there. Give them a little
yeah.
a little promotion here.
So we've got like K&J Freshies. They'll have all kind of car freshies and stuff there. Sweet Treats and More. Y'all have never had her cookies and her churro cheesecake?
Yes, I
It's
actually
worth the stop.
I did have hers. The lady with the freeze dried candies, is she going to be there?
Actually, Mr. Paul ended up, he's not going to be able to make it. He had something come up, so he's going to be out of town this weekend. So
Darn.
I know. I was like, dang, I needed my freeze dried.
I got my lemon head ones there, and I was like, oh, I couldn't wait to get home and eat them, so I didn't. I just ate them on the way to the parking lot.
Yeah, yeah. It's very
Eating 'em.
easy. Very easy.
They're so good.
J&D Produce will be there.
Okay.
They've got some amazing bull peanuts and stuff like that. We've got Gabba's. She does like the cute cups, different things on those. Claire Lane Boutique, Gwen's Snacky Shack, all your cotton candy needs. Cinnamon Apple Design. We've got a lady coming to do face painting and glitter tattoos.
Fun.
We've got a lady that's going to be there to talk about all your Medicare needs.
Okay.
Piper Beach.
Woohoo!
Y'all are gonna be out there seeing us too. We got a lady that's doing some crocheting and some bracelets. We've got one that's got all kinds of gift baskets. We've got a hat bar. Beaded inspirations. We got one that's doing T-shirts. You'll be able to see both of our candidates that are going to be going in the race-off for our mayor.
Okay.
Mr. Gordon and Mr. Biddle will both be out there. Down to Earth Organic Creations. They have all kinds of cute little succulent plants and different little planters and stuff.
Yeah.
You got the Boy Scouts will be out there. Clay Haven, she has all kinds of cute little earrings and stuff like that. We've got some palette art, deco wreaths, 3D printing, a home health nurse. Handmade ceramics.
Have you seen some of that 3D printing?
Oh my gosh.
Is that not the craziest thing you've ever seen?
Yes.
I saw something that we had done, and I was like, what? That was done with a 3D printer?
Yes.
It's wild.
There's so many cool things.
Yeah.
The Chilton County Humane or Animal Shelter, I think is what it's called now. They'll be out there with the pet adoption drive also.
Oh, great. Okay, well, maybe they'll get some adopted pets that day. That'll
We
be
hope
great.
so.
Yeah.
Bouncy houses, there will be an area set up. I think they're charging a small fee for the kids to be able to come in and bounce for the day.
Oh, okay.
So
Couple
there's
bucks
a
and
lot
that's
to
it.
do.
Yeah.
A whole
It
lot.
sounds like it. Fun for the whole family.
Yes, yes. And then if you're hungry, there's going to be something out there for you.
Yeah.
Between You Better Eat, Nettie B's Grill, we'll have a Chick-fil-A tent, Dog Nation, Smash Masters, Cook It Up Court.
Okay.
Yep.
We played trivia on Friday nights, and Dog Nation was out there this past Friday night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
got some good food.
They got Philly cheese. It's
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
My friend didn't eat all of hers, so I took a bite.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
So, yeah, and then you've got Kay's Linens, Bree Sister's going to be out there, so you'll have all your coffee needs first thing that morning also. And then in Tojita, I think is how you say it, Shack, and then, of course, Scoops on Wheels.
I was going to say, I
Yes.
hope the ice cream's going to be there.
The boutique will be there also. We
Okay.
won't open at the shops that day. Everybody will just be over at Founders Day.
Oh, okay, great.
So,
Excellent.
yeah.
Fun day.
Yes.
9 to 2. Again, it's right there in the Old Town,
It's at the city park
or
this
the
time.
city park. Okay,
Mhm.
sorry, I'm about to
Yeah.
give y'all the wrong direction.
We just don't have
City
enough.
park.
That area would be just completely covered up
Yeah,
by the time we did that. So we thought maybe City Park would be better for this, especially because the bouncy houses, there will be several of those and
Okay.
stuff like that. So
All right. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a fun day. I hope it is a huge success.
me too.
And I guess you know you're welcome anytime, especially if you're bringing ice cream. So next time, let's not come empty-handed, okay?
I know. I'm so sorry. If I knew it would make it from Jemison to here and not just be like a milkshake,
I mean, they make coolers.
Tell us you
Yeah.
can just come to the.
I have done that too.
She has. Look,
I'll come
you
and
come
get-
see me Saturday, and I'll tell the girls just to hook you up.
There's this little thing called plastic, and you swap it.
Ice cream. They give you ice cream. Yeah.
It's amazing. You give them that and you get ice cream. That's how it
Change.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can come join us for lunch and get you a club or a BLT, and then just have
That's
ice
right.
cream
You
for
do
dessert.
food too.
Mm-hmm, we do.
I forget about that. You have like
Yeah.
pizza and
We have the crazy Italian pizza and wings, and then we also do like a club and a BLT and a
yummy
grilled
stuff.
cheese,
Yum yum.
chicken salad. So.
Okay, awesome.
Oh yeah.
All right, Tiffany Gaines with Old Town Scoops and Old Town Boutiques here talking with us to promote Founders Day, and that will be this Saturday, 9 until 2 at the city park. Do not go to the Old Town area because that's not where they're going to be.
That's right. City Park.
Thanks, Tiffany. We'll appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's 8:16. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the bad thing that's actually a good thing this time. I don't want to say what it is because it'll give it away. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy and Tiffany broadcasting live from the Clanton Track Studio. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect way to unwind, compete, and have fun with friends or family? Then Putter Up Pelham is your next destination. Coming this June. Whether you're a mini golf pro or just out for a good time, Putter Up offers a one-of-a-kind indoor putting experience with custom effects lighting, sounds, and robotics at each hole. Plus, automated scoring and a virtual caddy to guide your game. And our ADA-compliant courses include special putters for individuals using wheelchairs or walkers. So everyone can join the fun from ages 4 to 100. Rain or shine, day or night, it's always game time at Putter Up. Come for the fun, stay for the challenge. Swing by Putter Up, where every stroke counts. Need reliable towing or diesel repair? MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair has you covered. We specialize in light and heavy duty towing and recovery with the latest equipment for any job, from campers and tractor trailers to winch box recoveries, and the only local-based rotator in the county. We do it all. Our diesel repair services include computer diagnostics, engine rebuilds, transmission and clutch work, and general maintenance. Trust MEMS Wrecker and Heavy Duty Diesel Repair for top-notch service. Call us at 205-217-1984. Some family traditions begin with an ending. Lasting family legacies are established at Martin Funeral Home, where for over 100 years, we have served the families in our community. Bobby, Donnie, Norma, and our family at Martin Funeral Home would like to express our sincere gratitude for allowing us to serve your family. Every life story deserves the perfect setting. We are here to make that happen for you and your loved one. We offer traditional funeral home services, and we are now excited to be the home of the first crematory in Clanton, Alabama. Our goal is to serve our families no matter what their needs are. Martin Funeral Home, serving Chilton County since 1921. Please give us a call at 205-755-3550.
Universal Heights Academy is now enrolling for the following programs: aesthetics, manicurist, waxing, cosmetology, barbering, and the instructor crossover program. We're offering small class sizes for more personalized instruction. Hybrid and online classes are also available. Find us on Facebook or visit uhaway.com for more information on our discounted enrollment rates. Your rewarding career starts with Universal Heights Academy.
Workout Anytime in Clanton is now open. Your fitness, your schedule. We have top-of-the-line treadmills and weights, but we are more than just a gym. We bring luxury and results to your fitness routine. Relax in our sauna. Recharge with red light therapy. Refresh in our hydro massage beds. Get that glow with unlimited tanning and push your limits with dynamic classes. Need guidance? Our personal trainers are here to help you set your goals, stay motivated, and get real results. This is your space, your time, your transformation. Open 24/7. Workout Anytime, now open in Clanton. It's 8:20. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy here with you, broadcasting live from the Clanton Track. I don't know if y'all noticed, Baden, he is a magician. He put up lights and gave us plants and everything during that break. Or actually, the first break before Tiffany came on.
Yeah.
I was like, he's just a little worker bee. Good
The
job.
problem is I would have never noticed. And you're so like mesmerized with it. You're so like just
Well, I have
all
lights hanging
into
over
it.
my head. I think it's
I know you're just all
fantastic.
into it, and I would never notice. I'd probably looked at it in about 3 weeks and said,
When did this happen?
"Those little things hanging up
I
there." Yeah,
love it. I
you
mean, I
know.
really do love it. So a lot of y'all, some of you may know, some not. This is a green screen, and everything that you see here is not here except for Andy and I, and it's on the tables. This is all. What do you call it?
Just
graphic.
generate an image. Yeah,
It's graphic images. But I love it. I love the lights and I love the plants. I think it looks really cool. I can't stop looking at it. It looks great. All
it's
right.
done. We're just done for the day. Just put a spacey background up there one day. Let's just see what she does. You know,
I did say we need to get
lost
some
in
pumpkins.
space.
I wouldn't mind a pumpkin or two.
Yeah.
Look, all my fall stuff's already out at my house. I just went. I was like, I'm tired of summer. I'm going straight to fall. I'm not.
Well, the kids looked at me the other day and said, "What's up with all this Halloween stuff?" I was like, "I don't know. People,
I don't do
you know,
Halloween. It's not one of my favorite things.
people's just really into it."
I usually have gone to like a trunk or treat and been a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
But last year, what we did was we went to do trivia. They had a Halloween version, and that was fun. You know, if you wanted to dress up, you could. And it was a lot of fun to do that. That's probably what we'll do again this year.
Yeah.
Do something like that. Because I think Halloween is on like is it a Friday or a Saturday, I think? Almost positive it is. Uh-oh. Goodness. Let's see. It is on a Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that'll be fun.
There'll be some fun Halloween deals going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the trunk or treat ones at in Jemison, they say.
Yeah, and then I think the downtown Clanton's having something
Oh,
too.
sure.
I have it. I have to pull it up on my next break, so I don't want to do that while I'm on air. But so I told you we got a bad thing that ends up being a good thing. So we're going to talk about that. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has showed that between March 2024 and March 2025, that overdose deaths have fallen sharply. That is amazing. That means that all the efforts that are going into recovery and eliminating the issue itself are working.
Right. Well, that and not letting drugs just roll across the border.
Yeah, that is a little more than a 30% decline over 12 months. I think that is phenomenal. That is absolutely phenomenal. That's great. Alabama's neighboring states also saw overdose decline. Mississippi at 23%, Georgia at 22%, and Tennessee at 31%, almost 32%.
That's a lot. That is a lot of big difference.
Yeah, it is. Now Arizona, they had an increase, but it wasn't a large. It was a small increase, but I think that's great. That says a lot about law enforcement here and the partnerships that they're making to help stamp that out.
Well,
That's
when
great.
anything's easy to access, it's going to increase. You know, anything. I mean,
And look, I-20 is the corridor.
yeah.
And if we can get rid of that, you know, as much as we can, because they've had some huge busts lately, huge ones. And I think that's a good thing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good thing for the state of Alabama. I'm happy to report that is a good report. I like to hear that. I mean, overdoses are bad regardless, but the fact that it's declining is a step in the right direction.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we lose tons of people every year to drugs, overdoses, and, you know,
Intentional,
such a negative
unintentional,
effect.
what have you. So
Such a negative effect on families and children and everybody.
yeah, I don't know if you saw this or not. Let's see. Did you see that? I think this happened last week at the Priceville game. A West Morgan High School football player fell to the ground during the game.
No,
It turned out he had a brain bleed,
really.
and he had to go into surgery, and they had to remove part of his brain,
Oh,
part of his skull. I mean,
yeah.
He's actually okay now. They were able to stop the bleeding. They had to sedate him for several days to allow the swelling to go down, but he is going to be okay. He was a linebacker and wears number 22 for the Rebels.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope he recovers well. Then
Yeah,
that's serious
that
injury.
is scary. I don't. It doesn't say whether he had gotten hit and then had those had that happen. It doesn't say. It doesn't say where any of that. If there was something that happened on field prior to that, I think he just fell out.
Yeah.
It was one of those situations. They really don't know what caused it. I think, but luckily he is going to be okay. I know that has got to be so scary as a parent when something like that happens right in front of you.
Yeah.
I would be that mom.
That's one of your.
I would go. Did you see where there was a guy that was in NASCAR and he had a wreck and his car caught on fire? Well, his dad jumped over everything and went to help pull him out, and they fined him like $200,000 for doing that.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Find me. I don't care. I was right there. I was watching that happen to my son. It was taking them a while to get around, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
We wasn't waiting.
Can't blame him for that.
Yeah.
It's your child. It does create a dangerous situation.
It does.
Because he could have been hit by a car. Or,
Yeah.
made
and
the
I think
situation
that's-
much worse.
Pretty sure that's one of the reasons why, because it was just it caused it to be a dangerous situation.
Right. Yeah.
And they said, "Look, we get it. We get why you did it, but we can't allow you to do that."
Right. Yeah.
We
They probably pull this
understand.
card too. They usually will pull your card on something like that. And
Yeah.
what they call your hard card, so you can't go back in the track or get in those areas.
Yeah, I don't know. I understand. I don't know that I would have fined them. I think I would have said, "Hey, we understand, but you can't do this. You can't do something like this again." And then if he did it,
Now NASCAR finds you for everything now.
NASCAR's not what it used to be.
No.
Not what it used to be at all. I can't. I'm struggling to even there was a time where every Talladega race in the spring and in the fall I was there.
Yeah.
And I was there with friends. We would camp out. We
Yeah.
would do the whole thing. Go to the game. Go to the race on Sunday, and it was just a whole experience. And we loved it. And I loved going to the race. We always had great seats. You could see everything. And now, I'm going to tell you it. So after Dale Sr. passed away, to me it changed anyway. I still had my drivers that I pulled for. I was still excited to watch it. But in the last, I would say 8 years, I haven't been to a single race. I have worked the races for other entities, like for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I worked there, but I don't go to the race. I have not been to a race in at least 8 years. It's been that long. Because I just don't like where NASCAR's going. It's not enjoyable anymore.
Well, they've changed things, and that's about the same time this has all been a progression. They've changed tracks. They've changed the design of the car 2 or 3 times to make the racing better, which has not worked. You could get just as much out of throwing a bunch of Geo Metros out there and having them run around in circles. It'd probably be more fun.
Just take the tractors out there.
Yeah,
That'd
just
be more
something. Well, they
entertaining.
want everything to be equal, all the cars to be equal. And
Right.
I understand not letting somebody just run off with it every week, but it's just gotten so cookie cutter. And then they put in the Talladega, went and put in the fan zone, which is, I paid for tickets to that and went in there and I was like, this is terrible.
What was it supposed to be?
It was, used to, you'd get like a pass and you could walk around kind of inside
Like
these
the pit
different
passes.
areas. Yeah.
You had the hot pass and the cold pass.
Right. Yeah. And you could wander around in there and check everything out. Well, they kind of commercialized it at Talladega and put up these catwalks and stuff where you'd walk over there and look around. And it's just, you're kind of fenced out. It's not fun. You can't go watch them in the, used to. If you had a hot pass, you could watch them on the track. You could sit right there and watch them come in out of the pits. I mean, you were literally a step or two away from being there.
Yeah.
And they fenced all that off where you can't do that. It's, took a lot of the fun out of it.
Yeah, it's taken a lot of the whole experience away.
Yeah, you're just disconnected. You got a fence between you and everything going on. So,
And I know it's a safety. Oh, thank you. We've got pumpkins.
oh,
Look at
okay.
this. I like it.
He's getting magical over there.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is that he's doing it while we're sitting here. So
Yeah.
I don't even know how that's happening, but that looks really good. I like it. Good job. There you go, Baden. Yay, we got pumpkins. I like the pumpkins, but I will say I just think the green leafy thing looked better. But I like the pumpkins because they're pumpkins. It's fall.
Yeah, just
I love
click.
the lights though. That is just looks so good. I don't know what made you do that, but I love it. Happy girl.
Yeah, you're excited.
Yes, I do. I get excited about
Yeah.
the simple things, you know.
Yeah.
It's 8:32. We're going to take another break. When we come back, I know this topic has been very emotional for the United States and really the world for the last week. But I do have a story I want to talk about because we've got some folks in Hollywood and we've got some folks that are very well-known country artists that are getting raked over the coals for praying for somebody, and I'm not understanding this mentality at all. So we're going to talk about that when we come back. And I don't know if you know who Drew Lynch is. He's a comedian. He's really funny. He has a stutter. He had a traumatic brain injury during sports when he was younger, and it caused him to now stutter. But he's hilarious. He's a really funny comedian. And we'll talk about something that happened at one of his shows when we come back. So y'all stay with us. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. We'll be right back.
Come and go, but excellent service and compassionate care are benchmarks in any era. That's what Ellison Memorial Funeral Home is committed to providing you, whether through the pre-arrangement process or seeking services at your time of loss. Ellison Memorial offers a noticeable level of care and attention to detail. Others do not. So before making a decision based on yesterday's traditions, experience the Ellison difference when it comes to your loved one's final arrangements. You'll be glad you did. Call us today at 205-280-4600. Ellison Memorial Funeral Home, setting the new standard in local funeral service excellence. We are always here when you need us.
Underage drinking is deemed by many adults to be a rite of passage. Parents who host parties for youth may think they are being protective, but they are actually putting their youth at risk of physical and social consequences. Know the truth. Underage drinking and social hosting is a bad mix. For more information, contact Central Alabama Wellness, 205-651-0077, or visit centralalabamawellness.org.
We are back. The time is 8:35. You're listening to Morning Mayhem here on Piper Peach Radio. Teresa and Andy broadcasting live from the Clanton Tractor Studio. Andy got up at 4 o'clock this morning. He didn't even feed the sheep.
Nope.
He just came straight here. He got up, did his coffee,
Yeah.
fiddled around, and came here.
Yep.
He was doing this. I can't wait to go aggravate the
Oh,
mess out of
can't
her.
wait,
Cannot wait to pick on her.
And you have not left me without material today. You have given me.
I give you a lot of material to work with.
Yes, you've given me plenty of material today.
Plenty of opportunity.
Yeah, the whole shirt thing was the best. I mean,
So since this happened last week with Charlie Kirk, it is being a sensitive subject for a lot of folks. And a lot of folks, I think, that normally wouldn't say anything or saying something because it has just affected them in a way.
Yeah.
And I have seen, like Theo Vaughn Officer Tatum, the Hodge
twins, yeah.
Hodge twins.
Yeah.
They have gotten on, and they have been just devastated about how it's affected them. Theo Vaughn is somebody who didn't really agree a lot with Charlie Kirk. He understood it, but he just didn't agree. And he said that this has affected him in a way that he just can't explain it.
Right.
Like, he's like, I don't know how to tell you how I feel, because I'm not even sure I know how I feel. I know I'm sick at my stomach.
Yeah.
I know I just feel strange and odd in some kind of way. And he said, and I don't know how to process it. And honestly, I feel kind of scared.
Yeah.
And he said, and I don't really know what I'm doing on here right now other than to just maybe talk it out, and I guess knowing that maybe other people might feel the same way I do, or maybe you're finding out that somebody else feels the same way you do.
Yeah.
He's like, I just had to get on here and talk about it a little bit. He's like, I fully respect him for standing up for what he believed in, and he did it the right way. And this whole thing is just, but it's affected everybody. So you had stars like Chris Pratt, who has been in a bunch of Marvel movies.
Right.
Or it's the Guardians of the Galaxy is what he's been in. He plays Star-Lord. And he posted on his social media, whichever that was, I don't know which part he did, is praying for Charlie Cook right now, for his wife and young children, for our country. We need God's grace. God help us. And he has not been shy about his faith at all.
Yeah.
Well, he got backlash for saying that. People were saying that they hope that Marvel fires him.
Yeah.
That they don't want him on. And then somebody said, now you want to say something like there hasn't been anything worse happening in our world. And another person said, ain't no way we're going to watch anything you're in. Leave Marvel alone. But he has doubled down. He's like, I am not backing down from how I feel. He's like, you can continue scrolling, or you can turn off your phone and go outside. Might I suggest the latter? Go get some sunshine. Go look at a tree, touch grass, call a friend. If you've got time to be on your phone right now, you've got time to do your to-do list, and you've got time to reach out to somebody in need. Share this prayer with them. And then he did a prayer. And I don't think he's wrong in saying that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying that. So now you want to take somebody, you want to cancel somebody who just said, let's pray for a man who was assassinated right there in front of his family.
Right.
And then you have Kane Brown did the same thing. Very, very popular country star. He is, and he's mixed race. People know that.
Yeah.
And he got on there and said, kind of the same thing about he just said, praying for Charlie Kirk and things like that, and everybody went nuts. And he said, look, I've been called names my whole life.
Yeah.
And I don't want those people dead.
Right.
And he said, I don't do politics. That's not for me. I just want y'all to love each other. That's really all I want. And that's really all he was saying. But he stepped back off of social media after all of that. And I just don't think, I understand that folks that are getting fired from their job for saying they're glad that something bad happened. It's like the topic that we were talking about, the nurse and the doctor at that. What hospital was that? Do you remember?
It was in New Jersey. It was a nurse in New Jersey.
And
and a neurosurgeon.
A neurosurgeon, a doctor. Yeah. A nurse walked in on him celebrating, the death of Charlie Kirk, and she reported him. She was like, I don't want to work with somebody like that. He's supposed to value human life, not do this at the workplace. Right. And so she complained, and what did they do? They put her on leave. And I think they ended up putting him on leave too. Yeah. But they put her on unpaid leave to look into the situation. Right. And the doctor ended up resigning. Yeah. And then she was reinstated. And they said that she's not going to miss any pay or anything. Yeah. So they took away the unpaid part and gave it. Yeah. But she was fully intending on, I will file a lawsuit against you so fast. I mean, she had every right to say I'm uncomfortable working with somebody who promotes death.
Right.
There's a difference in saying I don't agree with somebody and then you move on about your day. This is, somebody got killed. I cannot process that at all.
I mean, you got somebody there that's supposed to be saving lives, and that's their job to save life. And if they feel that strongly about that they're going to celebrate the death of death of an individual that they don't share views with, what's to say that if you have a different view from that doctor and you go into his operating room, that he, if he's that strong about his, if he feels that strongly about it, is he going to treat you the same as he would somebody that was...
Exactly. And I think that's the point. Yeah. Is that you have to be, you have to separate yourself from your feelings and beliefs when you are you take a code, you accept and you pledge to not let things like that affect how you would treat somebody as far as health-wise. I'm not talking about personal feelings. I'm going to treat them as a patient. And if I can't trust my life with you because of your beliefs, then we have a problem.
If you don't have enough about yourself not to keep this to yourself or not to say anything, we don't even celebrate. Like, if somebody's put to death, we still, most of us still think it's inappropriate to celebrate that.
Oh, yeah.
Even if somebody's put in a chair, or if they're not a chair anymore, but, lethal injection or whatever way the state chooses to put them to death, we don't celebrate that.
No. The people that are there to be there for that, they're not jumping up and down and clapping and hooping and hollering. No. Everybody, it is a horrible feeling knowing that was the end result. Yeah. It was probably, in those cases, it was the just legal way to do it.
Right. This is by the law. I mean, we don't celebrate somebody, like I said, somebody that, why would we say, if we don't celebrate somebody that was put to death for taking another life, why would we celebrate somebody just because they had a different viewpoint than us? I mean, that's just
and then we've got other people like this. There's a TikTok user known as Buffy Best. I don't know. Has now called for the assassination of Elon Musk and Donald Trump. In a video, she states not if this will happen, but when it will happen, and suggests that there would be the biggest celebration upon that happening. And so, I mean, I think if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to incite that you need to be held accountable.
Well,
I'm sorry.
The FBI is probably going to show up at your house and say, hey, cause...
and folks are saying, hey, this is serious concern for public safety, and this is considered hate speech. Yeah. Could you imagine if somebody got online and said and just picked anybody on the left and said, hey, let's call for their assassination? Yeah. Could you imagine what that side would be doing to the right side?
Yeah, they would.
It would be never ending. But for some reason, it's okay when the left does it to the right. And what I'm seeing is that the extreme. Now, I'm not saying every left, every Democrat. I'm saying the extreme. I'm going the extreme. There's extremes on both sides. Don't get me wrong. But the extreme left, there was a man who was kind of just trying to have a conversation with somebody. And this lady gets up and she kicks the guy with the sign, kicks his sign multiple times and says, I do it because I don't feel safe. And he's like, but I haven't been aggressive towards you. I haven't done anything to you. I'm holding a sign that says, let's talk. Yeah. And you don't like what the topic is, so you're kicking me, you're kicking my sign, you're damaging my stuff. And she gives one more kick and then walks away. Yeah. And I feel like the extreme left, that's how they saw things. They just they scream at you. They won't let you talk. Yeah. And you have to sit there and wait till they're done. And every time you try to open your mouth, they're screaming again because they're
Right.
not trying to listen. They're
No.
not trying to have a conversation. They're not trying to peaceful do anything.
Well, a lot of times they don't have what it takes. They don't have anything to present a good argument.
Right.
So when you can't present a good argument, you make yourself big and scary and hope somebody will go away.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true. And I mean, I get it. The extreme on both sides
Yeah.
can do that, but I've seen it more from the left side,
Right.
the extreme left. And look, everybody has their own view. You have a
Yeah.
right to your view, but
Yeah.
I have a right to not be a part of it.
Right. Well, even people on news outlets and everything and saying, well, Charlie Kirk kind of asked for this or brought it on himself. No, he didn't.
He didn't ask for anything.
He didn't. He never, as far as I know, Charlie Kirk's never hurt anybody.
No, and a lot of the stuff you can go back and view his talks, and that if people would do that and quit going by what somebody else said, or some of these comprehension is warped.
Yeah.
So they're saying he'll say he would have said one thing, and then they hear something completely different out of it that was nowhere near what he said.
Right. Well,
He's like, he basically said that everybody has the same opportunities, and he doesn't believe that a woman should get a job because she's a woman. A woman or a person of color or a person of whatever shouldn't get a job just because of their whatever. They
Right.
should get it because
Yeah.
they're qualified, not because there's a quota
Yeah.
or because
Yeah.
there's a mandatory XYZ.
right.
They should get it based on ability and merit.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
100% agree with that.
Yeah. If you're the person of the job, you're the person of the job. I don't want you picking my brain surgeon. We'll use that one for an example.
Mm-hmm.
Or my heart surgeon or anybody else because they met criteria other than how good they were at their job.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a qualified heart surgeon, I don't care. I won't be under anesthesia. But please don't pick somebody just because they check certain boxes,
Exactly.
No.
I lost a job long time ago. We had to take these tests. You had to score a certain amount, and I scored way higher
Yeah.
than another person, and the other person got the job because
Yeah.
we did not match
Yeah.
as far as our outward appearance.
Yeah.
And I felt some kind of way about it.
Yeah.
I really did. That bothered me, and I knew
Right.
that's what happened. I
Right.
basically
Yeah.
was told, this is what happened, but we'll keep your resume on file. And then guess who didn't show up for their first day of work?
Yeah.
And guess who they called?
Yeah.
So I ended up getting the job because
Yeah.
that person just showed who they were.
I'd been a little bitter about that, but
Oh, I was bitter. I don't think I wasn't. But it wasn't that person's fault.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at her.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Why would I be
Just-
mad at her?
Simply, whoever works harder, whoever gets the job. I mean, that's it's always been life as I know it.
Have you seen the story about the girl, the high school cheerleader that instigated the love triangle?
I have not.
Oh gosh, this is a wild story. A high school cheerleader has been accused of instigating a love triangle fight that led to her boyfriend's death. Now she's been arrested. He got shot. The shooting happened. This was back in June. It happened in Florence County, South Carolina. There was just like a whole big scene. This guy ended up being shot. He was laying in the road. Several people standing around him screaming. He had 2 gunshots to his chest. 16 years old. And so they arrested his girlfriend, Gianna Kitzenmeyer, and charged her with accessory before the facts as a felony. She drove a 19-year-old boy to the place where the shooting happened, knowing he was armed and that there would be a violent confrontation, and just watched her boyfriend get killed right then and there.
What'd she think was going to happen?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and I'm not all
She's
in
a
favor.
high school kid.
Yeah.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that have been arrested and charged in this situation. 7.
And I'm not all in favor of just arresting people and hauling them off, but that sounds like one of those cases where, you know, she probably needs something there, because there's probably a mother and a father to this kid that's going to live the rest of their life, and every time they bump into her town or whatever, they're going to think about this.
Yep. They're all the suspects have received bond except for the shooter. The boy that pulled the trigger had to stay and was denied bond because he's the one that actually shot the boy.
What would, I mean, end of the game, what did he get out of this? He got a prison sentence coming, you know?
Yeah. The two boys got into a conflict over the girl. And it had like Snapchat messages and other things that ended up causing the shooting. But there were, yes.
Don't sound like she was worth it. But now nobody's got her.
That's right.
Neither one of them.
Nope.
One of them's
17 years old instigating something like that.
Yeah, one of them's gone and one of them's on his way, you know, to the
These
big
kids
house.
today are in the middle of so many things and they don't understand what they're doing. Their brain cells are just missing.
It's because of a lot of the outside influences.
That's
and
true.
the lack of the fathers in the home, even though we can argue that point, because the guy who assassinated Kirk did have a father in the home, and sounds like he had a really good family structure, but he had some outside influence come into his life when he went to college, it sounds like, and you know, things go really awry. So
Yep. We lost somebody yesterday in the acting world, Robert Redford. He died. I think he was, let's see, how old was he? He was 81, I think.
was he just 81?
89, I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was an old guy. Yeah.
He was 90.
Older.
I was way off base.
He was getting there.
Somebody was 81 that passed away recently.
Yeah, that
I think it
happens.
was the Supertramp dude.
Oh, okay.
One of the singers from Supertramp. Yeah, Robert Redford, very, very well-known actor and director for such movies, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Indecent Proposal, The Way We Were with Barbara Streisand, that was from 1973, Out of Africa with Meryl Streep, The Horse Whisperer, The Sting. Let's see, I don't remember who was in that one. Let's see, Paul Newman
Sting was
in
a
that
good
one with
movie,
him. Yeah. And Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid was his too. Let's see. Wow. They were like a duo, kind of like Ben Affleck and what's
Ben
the other
Stiller?
dude? No, Ben Affleck and
I don't know.
what's the other dude's name? Born Identity. Oh gosh. He started the Bourne series. He was in Good Will Hunting with him.
Yeah.
What was his name? I can't think. Oh, anyway. They're kind of been in a lot of movies together. And so Robert Redford and Paul Newman were kind of known as the power couple, I guess, if you will. They starred in a lot of movies together. So we lost him yesterday. That was sad because I've seen just about every movie he has done. What'd you send me? Let's look.
I didn't send.
Let's see. No, not you. Baden sent me something.
No.
Ooh. This is about Christmas.
Really?
Yep. Christmas is always our big extravaganza, but we do have some fun, spooky things out this year too. Easterling Light Extravaganza are going to have some interesting Halloween type stuff. You can go by and check that out. We had them on last year around
Where's
Christmas
this
time. That is that the one that's over by the Peach, behind Peach Park, sort of? Yeah, it is. So they decorate up with lights and stuff, and they're doing it for Halloween this year. They said some spooky stuff, but not too spooky. So, some other movies with Robert Redford that I can think of are... one was from 1975, 3 Days of the Condor, but I did never see that one. I said I saw almost all of them, and I didn't. The Natural, that was a great movie. He was also in The Great Gatsby from 1974. Barefoot Park. He was in Captain America. All the President's Men. A Walk in the Woods. I mean, tons and tons. The River Runs Through It. Up Close and Personal. All kinds of movies. My gosh. I forgot all of these movies. The Legends of Bagger Vance. He was in that one. So yeah, that's one of those. He's one of those guys that I would not mind just having access to all the movies and just watching them one by one in order of when they came out.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yep. Let's see. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 children. James Redford, Amy Redford, Scott, Anthony Redford, and Shauna Redford.
All those little Redford kids.
He was married from 1958 to 1985 to Lola Van Wagenen. And then his last wife, he was married her in 2009. I can't say her name. Sybil something. But
Yeah,
he was a good actor.
He hadn't been active for
and
a
a director.
while.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff he not only did he act in, he directed it. He was back in the day, he was a nice looking guy.
That's probably why everybody watched his movies.
Tom, I don't feel like Tom was real good to him.
Well, I mean, he's 90. Would you say 90? What?
Yeah, but I'm talking about even before that.
No.
I don't feel like he aged very well. And some people don't. They're really, really good looking. We have been watching that AKA Charlie Sheen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking back at when he was on 2.5 Men and he was still a good looking guy. Now you look at him and he looks horrible. He is the same age I am and he looks like he's 70.
But I saw an interview with him that was really good.
Yeah, this interview, this thing, it's like 2 parts, AKA Charlie Sheen, is very good. You get to see him in a different light because you've seen him crazy where he's strung out. He's been sober for almost 8 years now. And you get different people's viewpoints of how he was. And even though they feel like that he was over the top and caused a lot of the stuff himself, they kind of get him. They understand him and realize he's not a bad guy. He just made a lot of bad decisions.
Yeah.
Very stupid decisions.
Yeah.
And you almost feel bad for him. And you kind of, before you know it, you're rooting him on. You're like, go, Charlie, I hope you do well. Even though you kind of were.
Oh, there's people that do that, you know. Celebrate them getting their life back together and actually enjoying it.
You have people like Robert Downey Jr. He did the same thing.
Yeah.
He fell from grace and made it back. Who's another one? Well, it shows in this documentary that Nicolas Cage was somebody he was staying in trouble with on the regular. Yeah. They would do crazy stuff. And then you have what's his name? Was it Rob Lowe? I think he fell from grace and came back. Hugh, no, what is it? Hugh something or something? Hugh?
I don't know. Well, I think
Hugh
it was
Grant.
Hugh Grant,
Yeah, Hugh Grant. He did too. Whew. You know, so you have people that mess up and turn it around, and you're happy to see that. What's his name? Lethal Weapon dude, Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a real hard fall.
Yeah.
And then he made it back. I mean, people do mess up, and everybody's entitled to a second chance, I think. And you'd have to watch that documentary to really to get it, I think. Because otherwise, you're going to think he's crazy. He's just whatever happens to him, he deserves every bit of it. And but also no. You just got to see both sides of it.
Hopefully they'll come back and recover and do well.
All right, it's 9:00. That's going to do it for Wednesday on Morning Mayhem. Thank you, Andy, for coming in. I appreciate you very much. Loving my new artwork here on the
we're back
screen.
to the
the pumpkins look too cartoonish. I like the plants because they look real. It literally looks like I have a plant right behind me, and you do too. And I'm loving the string lights. I can't get. It really looks good. I like it a lot. Thanks, Baden. I hope y'all all have a great Wednesday. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot for a little while. It's dry. Don't burn anything, people. They don't need to be putting out fires because you're dumb.
Yeah.
Just don't burn it. Just don't do it. No bonfires right now. Just hold off. Just a little bit longer. Get some rain in here.